Hi you guys, it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing some of my February favorites. I know it's a couple days into March, but we had a really busy end of February with my family surprising us to visit for my daughter's 2nd birthday, and my baby girl turned 2 on March 2nd, so we had a lot of fun with her, spent the weekend with our family, and it was just really nice that they all came down to see her. And she just loves spending time with everyone, and I can't believe I officially have a toddler. I don't know where the time is going, and I feel really old. But so this is a little bit late, but I figured I would give you my favorites anyway because I still like them even though February is over. So first thing I'm going to start off with is some lotion. Now this is like kind of funny because it's the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun, and clearly it's like the dead of winter and there's like no sun. And it's in Lime Coolada, and for some reason this is like the only lotion I've ever really like gone through, and it just smells so good. It leaves my skin hydrated but not greasy feeling. And I mean, I think you can still get this now even though it's winter. But I've had this since the summer and it's lasted me. I'm not a huge lotion person. I really honestly don't put it on unless I feel like my skin is so dry. And like, next is something I mentioned in one of my beauty hauls, is this Power Lift Beyond the Zone hair mousse that you spray in wet hair at the roots. I've been using this every time I blow dry my hair, and I definitely notice a significant difference in the amount of volume that I have. So I love this, and I will definitely be using this bottle up and repurchasing it when it runs out. So this is amazing, and I want to say it was like under $8 at Sally's Beauty Supply. So this I highly recommend. The next thing I'm loving for hair is Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. I've tried a bunch of different dry shampoos. Honestly, none really stand out to be that amazing compared to anything else. I've had the Dove, the Suave, I've used a bunch of different ones, but I like this. It's pretty inexpensive. Oh, the Batiste, I've gone through bottles and bottles of that. I just like to switch it up. To me, I don't really like the smell of the Batiste dry shampoo. This I like. I think it works. It doesn't have like a nasty smell to it, so I bought this at Walmart and I don't think it was that expensive either. So I really like that one. Okay, next for makeup, I'm loving my Fix Plus. I use this every single day with my foundation because my skin is so dry. I find that this gives a little bit of extra hydration without having to use a really thick moisturizer, which can tend to leave me greasy at the end of the day. So I love using this with my Revlon Colorstay, which is also in my favorites. These two together are like amazing. I just did a makeup tutorial with this makeup and I used this foundation. For some reason my skin has been like going insane. Been like, it's really red and it's been breaking out. For some reason in the winter it just gets like that. I think the lack of vitamin D and sunlight, usually, you know, in the summer when your skin kind of clears up because of the sun. So I've been using this because it's a little bit more heavy coverage and I love it. And I either use it with a makeup brush and spray Fix Plus on it, or I use my beauty blender. So I'm obsessed with this foundation. I've used it for years now and I always bounce back and forth, but it's just like the perfect go-to foundation. Is my little Vaseline. I've been like going through this thing because the weather is so dry. I love it. It works. I feel like I don't waste my money even though it's not expensive. I find it actually hydrates my lips, and luckily I haven't had any like chapped, dry, cracky lips this winter because I think this is definitely working. And my last favorite is my, it's a perfume that I love, and it's the Versace Crystal Noir. This stuff, I feel like it smells like amber. I don't know, I could be wrong. This is the Toilette and it's 50 milliliters and it stays on. It's amazing. I highly recommend if you guys ever see this at a counter to smell it. This is my 100% go-to winter fragrance. It just kind of is like warm and you just want to wear it with like a scarf, like a really big scarf. It smells so good. Ugh, I love this stuff. So this is amazing. I know I bought mine at Nordstrom like a while ago. You only need a little bit because it is strong. Like one spritz and you're like good. Like you're good to go. Like walk through the spritz and you're gonna still smell it. So you don't want to douse yourself in this one, but It's a gorgeous fragrance and it's so unique. I don't think I've ever smelled anything like that. And normally with scents, like I'm really weird. It gives me a headache, or like I'll instantly like want to vomit after I spray myself with something like 5 minutes later, because it just gives me such a headache and they can be so obnoxious. But this is a beautiful scent. It just is gorgeous and it doesn't give me a headache. Okay, so I have one more favorite that I don't actually have to show you, but I'm going to link it in a blog post. So if you guys want to take a look, head on over to my blog. It's www.bellanucci.com. I'm going to do a whole blog post on my favorites for this month and this next product I'm going to talk about. And it's the Revlon Frost and Glow Highlighting Kit. I first heard about this from Jessie James Decker, who I think is stunning. She's so gorgeous. I love her style. She had a show on E! With her husband. I just think they're like the cutest thing ever. And she actually has a video on YouTube that I'll link down below. She shows you how she highlights her hair with that. Now, I've always wanted balayage, but I paid for like $180 to get my hair balayaged out in Washington. Legit had orange highlights starting from the top all the way down to the bottom. I could have died. My husband was coming home from deployment in like 2 days and I had orange streaky hair. I was like, oh, like could I have made myself look any more hideous before he gets back? And I haven't seen him in like 9 months. So needless to say, I went back, had my whole head dyed dark to cover them up. And be sure when you go to the salon that you ask for what you want. Bring a picture, be specific. The girl that I told them I want balayage, I just want to lighten up the ends and give my hair some more dimension. They're like, yeah, great, great, great. Set me up with a girl who is not licensed in balayage. So I don't know what like they were thinking. I wasn't gonna notice I had orange hair. Anyway, so I ended up just having dark hair. I let that grow out and it was like, I'm never going back to the salon. I don't know why I do this. So I've always cut my own hair, but I've never really colored it. Just because every time I go I have a horrible experience and we move around. I can never find like one stylist that, you know, is like my go-to person. So I decided I was going to try this myself. After seeing her video on YouTube, it seems super easy. I'm like, I know. This is like 3 different times I've done it and I really like how the color turned out and it's super easy. Now I get the medium to dark box because I have darker hair. And what you do is, I'll show you in the video, I'm just going to quickly tell you, I just use the gloves that come in it. You mix the color up and then you just take a strand of hair, put the bleach, it's essentially bleach, on the bottom and then just go like this and leave it on for like 10-15 minutes and there you go. It's easy. So easy. It gives you a natural color. The first time I did it, it definitely lightened it, but it wasn't even that noticeable. So it's nice that it's not too intense, where you can gradually build your way up to however, you know, light you want to do your hair. But my sister had me do it to her hair and it turned out amazing. It's just super easy. It's like literally $6.99 where I live and I can't believe how inexpensive it is, and it's exactly what I wanted. Like, this is what I wanted when I went in and I just had no idea what I was talking about. So those are my February favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. Bye!